Trump says he's going to impose a 25% tariff on goods from India. In a post on Truth Social, he also threatened an additional penalty on New Delhi for purchasing Russian oil and military equipment. The US president said both the 25% levy and the unspecified penalty would take effect on August the 1st. But later on Wednesday, he's been telling reporters that Washington was currently negotiating with New Delhi. Well, joining us live from Delhi is MK Venu. He's the founding editor of The Wire. It's an independent online platform in India and former editor of Financial Express. So thank you very much indeed for being with us. How is India likely to see this bid by Gambit? Is this by Trump? Is it going to be an opening gambit, do you think? And if so, how is India likely to counteroffer?
Well, India will not like what Trump has just announced, because India, frankly, was hoping it was one of the countries that were negotiating a full bilateral trade agreement with the US, and August 1 was the deadline, as you all know. And for some reason, that agreement has not fructified. There are a lot of glitches in that agreement. Trump has gone ahead and put a 25% tariff on India. And if you remember, the original tariff Trump had put on India in early April was 26%. So it's almost as much as he had put on India in early April. So India will be unhappy about this, and the Indian markets today have also reacted negatively. But more worrying than that is the fact that Trump is saying that India may have to suffer some more penalties on account of India's relationship with Russia. India has been buying a lot of Russian oil. If you recall, I may tell the audience, after the Ukraine war, India's oil purchases from Russia, Russia's share of India's oil imports increased from some 2-3% to today it's 26 to 30%. There's a huge increase, and India is buying cheaper oil from Russia. And Trump does not want India to do that. And Trump has also said that India should stop its defense purchases from Russia. And as you all know, India has had a historical relationship with Russia on defense cooperation, and some of its very high-tech equipment today, anti-aircraft missiles and missile defense systems are provided by Russia. So overnight, India cannot, if you ask me, move away from its relationship with Russia on both oil and arms. And this is India has stated this position.
I want to ask you, sorry to interrupt, but I want to ask you about some of the context for this, because in the first Trump administration, the relations between Narendra Modi and Donald Trump particularly were exceptionally good. We saw pictures coming out from the White House and elsewhere of very friendly relations between the two. Now, I understand that the relationship has changed very slightly, but nevertheless, when Modi was there in February, again, the pictures seemed very good. What do you think has changed that has led up to Trump making this decision?
So you're right. You use the word slightly. I would say the relationship has changed quite dramatically. Trump was far more, I would say, favorably disposed to India earlier. Although even at that time, in his first term also, he put a lot of tariffs on India and removed many special concessions to India to export to the Western world. But this time, Trump has particularly been very harsh, very provocative, and it might be a miscalculation on India's part to have thought that Trump would be much more favorably disposed towards India. And what's more, Trump has been very provocative. One of his tweets, they say that he'll help Pakistan develop oil reserves, and someday he says Pakistan might also sell oil to India. Now that, in my view, it's really rubbing it in. It's kind of trying to hit below the belt. And India, I would suggest India made one mistake, which is it trusted Trump a lot more than they should have. And in early February, if you recall, Narendra Modi, because he thought Trump would be
MK Venu,
friendly.
please forgive me. I am going to jump in there because I'm kind of conscious of the time that is slightly against us. But I am very grateful to you for giving us that analysis. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.
Don't miss out. Get the full picture. Subscribe to Al Jazeera for reliable news, expert insight. Like, share, stay ahead.